We finally have an update as we are literally right down to the final days, as this would be impactful for SNAP benefits, otherwise known as Supplemental Nutrition Assistance Program, or sometimes referred to as food stamps or even EBT, for the well over 40 million low-income people all across the country. Let's get into it and talk about what they're now saying, and can they finally get this thing done? It's been a very long time, and we're literally right down to the final wire here. Let's talk through the details. First off, can I ask a huge favor of you? Please make sure to like the video with the big thumbs up button right down below the video. Thank you so much. Really, really appreciate that. Also, if you haven't done so, or if you're new here, please make sure to subscribe to the channel as well with the big subscribe button right down below. Thank you so much. Really, really appreciate your support. It is such a weird time that we're living through right now, and I'm here for you in any way that I possibly can be every single day. Thank you so much. Let's talk through the details. All right, so we finally are getting an update on the Farm Bill. I know, the Farm Bill. Seriously, this was supposed to be done a year ago, and here we are right down to the wire again. And they're finally coming forward saying, yeah, we'll do what we can here to get a farm bill done. Now, here's the thing that I want to point out really quickly as well. When we look at the name of this, Farm Bill, we think, but wait, isn't this like focused on farmers and corn and pigs and, stuff like that? No, not really. In fact, 83 to 84% of the Farm Bill is focused on SNAP benefits, food stamps, and all of these other food assistance programs specifically focused on the low income. So the vast majority of this, of roughly a $1.5 trillion package, is focused on food assistance, food stamps, SNAP benefits, things like this for the low income. So massively important. However, we did hear some information from Senate Agriculture Chairwoman Debbie Stabenow, as you can see there, and she is indicating that she will do everything she can to make sure that they get a farm bill relatively soon here. Remember, this has to be done by the end of the month. It's supposed to be done by the end of the month, I should be saying. In fact, if I want to be totally clear about this, it was supposed to be done last year at this time. So they're already delayed a full year. So the point is, they have to get this thing done. Now, here's been kind of the scary situation about this. Leading up to this, we've had no idea what they want to do with this. Now, here's the scary part about it. Because SNAP benefits are included within this, and there's a lot of spending in there for SNAP benefits, they could have changed any of the rules about it. Now, there's been speculation over the last year that possibly they raised the age yet again for the work requirements, or maybe they cut SNAP benefits, or who knows what. There's just been a lot of speculation, and you've heard me talk about all of this over the last year or so. Thankfully, none of that is likely going to be happening, okay? This would be very good, which, by the way, quick side note, I've had a couple videos talking about this over the last several months here. I want to point it out again really, really fast here. In literally days, October 1st, when that rolls around here, the new age requirement for the work requirement goes into effect, okay? I know a lot of people out there saying, no, this isn't true. You're just blowing smoke. It's not a true thing. It is true. It's already passed. They signed this into law about a year and a half ago. It is happening, okay? I've seen comments down below saying, no, it's not happening. This is just speculation. No, it's not. Look it up if you want to. But it goes from the age of 52 to the age of 54 starting October 1st, okay? The new work requirements. I've talked about it so many times before in other videos. There's a ton of confusion about this for the ABAWD people. I can focus on it again in another video if you want me to, but just want to throw it out there again really quickly. We're right down to days on that one as well. But anyway, that one is happening, by the way. So anyway, this is the Farm Bill, okay? This is very important, and hopefully they will get this thing wrapped up, but it does not, okay? I just want to repeat, it does not look like they're going to do anything either good or bad for SNAP benefits in this bill. Now, that might be a little bit annoying. You might be thinking, but wait, they're not going to do anything good for SNAP? Well, here's the thing. They're not going to change it like massively, okay? Basically what they're going to do, and again, I feel like we got to talk a little quietly about this, because if we give them any ideas, they might say, well, wait, we're not doing something to the program. Maybe we should tinker around with it. I feel like, hey, it's broken. You know the saying, right? If it isn't broken, don't fix it. But here's the thing. It is broken. They should fix it, but they're not going to. They're not going to. I'm just going to say that right now. So the point is, if they're not going to fix it, let's just be quiet. Let's not tell them anything. Let's not give them any ideas, because if we give them ideas, what are they going to do? They're going to go in there, start poking around, and they're going to break something. Leave it alone. Just leave it alone. That's it. Just leave it alone for what it is, right? So anyway, The fact is, they're not going to do anything big to SNAP, either good or bad. That's just basically what it is. So Debbie Stabenow has basically indicated they basically just want to leave SNAP alone. Just leave it alone. Don't touch it. Just approve it as it is and just move on. Okay, that would not be the worst thing. It would not be great. I'm going to say that much as well. It's not going to be great for SNAP. But at the end of the day, it's not going to be bad either. Now, here's the thing. I just want to point this out. Did any of us really think that we were going to go into the negotiations of the farm bill and think they're going to raise SNAP by 100%? No, we never thought that in the first place. Did we ever think that they were going to raise SNAP by, 20, 15, 10, 5%? No, we did not go into this thinking that they were going to do anything like that for SNAP anyway. So, no harm, no foul, right? They never promised anything. We never had the idea that they were going to do that. So, you know what I mean? So it's not like we're disappointed that they're not going to. I mean, here's the thing. Yeah, fine. We can be disappointed that they're not going to because they're not, but it's not like we had expectations that, hey, they said they're going to give us a 25% raise. Nope, they never said that. They never indicated that whatsoever. So they never said it. So therefore, we don't have to be disappointed that they're not going to send it out and give it to us, right? Does that kind of make sense? So anyway, point being is this much. It could be a lot worse. It could be way worse. They could be raising the age for the work requirements from 54 to 56 to 58 to 60 to 65. They could be doing something like that. They're not. Now, they have talked. Okay, now this is kind of misleading as well. I just want to clarify this. There's been the suggestions that they want to cut $30 billion, or technically it's $29 billion from SNAP benefits over 10 years. They're not going to do that either, okay? That's just a talking point. It's a way to point fingers. They're not going to do that either, okay? By the way, a cut of $29 billion over the course of 10 years is obviously $2.9 billion a year, okay? So they're not going to do that either. What they're looking like and what Debbie Stabenow has indicated. Now, by the way, full disclaimer, she is not like the person that has the final say on this. Lawmakers, they have to pass this. The Senate, the House, they have to pass it and then push it on to the president for a signature. So the point is, they're not really going to be doing anything good or bad, but that's good. That's good because remember, they could they could increase the age requirement. They could effectively cut SNAP benefits substantially. They could make it harder to get benefits. They could put more limits on the program. They could do anything you could possibly ever conceive of. They could come forward and say, well, let's add this. Let's pull that. Let's adjust this. Let's reduce that. Let's eliminate this. Let's make these people ineligible. There's a lot of things that they could do, but the fact is they're doing nothing. That's good. I say that cautiously. Seriously, right? It's good in the sense that they're not doing anything, which is the good part, right? Because it could be a lot worse. Does that kind of make sense? So anyway, I wanted to give you a quick update on this. I've had a number of people, not a ton, I've had a handful of people reach out, from time to time saying, hey, any updates on the farm bill? Anything there? Because a lot of times when we see legislation like this, or any time that lawmakers are working / not working, we know how that goes, right? Working or not working on something, a lot of times it makes us a little bit worried, like, hey, what are they going to do? Is this going to impact me? Is it going to impact my benefit? How is this going to adjust my benefit? What is it going to do for me and my money? What is it going to do for my monthly food allowance? Whatever it happens to be. Anytime that they're tinkering around with anything, we want to keep an eye on it because it could be good, it could be bad, or it could just be indifferent, which means they've done nothing at all. So this is good, right? Other quick side note as well is yes, your new SNAP benefit, for what it is, will be adjusting October 1st as well, which is the new fiscal year. Obviously, that's when SNAP benefits adjust. So the new household allotments, the new adjustment for your higher benefit. Yep, a $1 raise. Wow, crazy. I can't believe. What are you going to do with your $1? You know what I mean? What are you going to do there? Nothing. The answer is nothing. So anyway, yeah, all that starts October 1st, okay? The beginning of the new fiscal year. You know this. I've talked about it so many times before leading up to this. And to be honest with you, I'm probably going to talk about it again before October 1st because it's so important. There's so many things changing. This year is a very important year when it comes to SNAP benefits. There's a huge pile, like a pile of changes that are coming in starting October 1st and things that are not being extended as well. You've heard me talk about that. And this is kind of being like blown to the side here. In my opinion, it's very important, especially what's expiring. Have you heard me talk about that? I just had a video a couple days ago where I was talking about what is expiring October 1st. In fact, if you've not seen that video, please watch it. If you're a fixed income SNAP beneficiary, you've got to watch that video. That is so important, what is expiring. And like, nobody's talking about this. This is so important, okay? Here's the thing. It's not going to hurt until you need it. And then you're going to realize, uh-oh, it expired. Now we're not in a good place, right? That's the problem, is nobody's going to realize it. Nobody really cares until they get personally affected by this. And then all of a sudden they're going to care in a massive way, because it's basically going to be your money gone and they will have nothing they can do for you. Not a good situation. I talked about it a couple days ago. Check out the video there. I don't know what the title is. Something like expiring in days. It's something like that. Check out that video from just a few days ago. Watch that. It's so important. It's expiring literally. When we roll over to October 1st, it's done, over, unless lawmakers extend it, and they've said nothing about it. Not a single word that I've seen that they have said anything about this. So maybe they've said something behind closed doors that hasn't been recorded that I've seen, something like that. I've not seen a word about this. This could be detrimental to SNAP beneficiaries. Just saying. I'm not trying to scare anybody. I'm giving you the cold, hard truth, because this is what's coming. And like I said, not many people are focusing on it, but it's going to be bad if they let this thing lapse. Anyway, update on the Farm Bill. I hope this helps you. But again, not much is going on, but that's good, okay? No change is good too. I know that sounds weird. Anyway, have a nice day. Thanks so much for watching. Please like the video, thumbs up button down below. Thank you so much. Really appreciate that. Otherwise, subscribe down below as well. Totally free to do so. Big subscribe button. Otherwise, check out the other videos here on the channel, the thousands, 5,000 nearly videos in the video library. The ones I've hand selected for you down below in the description or the top of the comments section. Those are very popular and good videos for you there. Otherwise, right now showing up on your screen as well, you'll see some videos. And again, scroll back in the video library. Find that video from a couple days ago. Expiring in days. The title starts like something like that. Super important. Watch that video and just learn what's happening here. Nuts. Anyway.